recipes for technical trading success in Cook's Kitchen.
What's going on with space, and how soon are we going to travel past the International Space Station like Brad Pitt and Ad Astra? I've got some answers for you today. First, look at my screen. Look at this stock that just exploded from $7 to over $15 in about a month. That's a space company. And the symbol is SPCE. It's Virgin Galactic Holdings. I don't know where they got that stock symbol. Seems like it was borrowed from some social media company, but Virgin Galactic, the shares are just exploding. I actually looked at it at $11 at this consolidation and thought, you know what? I want to be involved. I like what Richard Branson's doing. Something cool is going on here, and I didn't pull the trigger. So a little background on, Richard Branson. What a cool name he chose for. He's got Virgin Atlantic, so of course, what's he going to name his space company, Virgin Galactic? What I didn't know, I just found out over the holidays when I got together with my brother, is that, I don't know if you know the model for the spaceship that Branson has created. An aircraft takes it up and drops it at, let's say, 100,000 feet, and then it can leave the Earth's atmosphere. That aircraft that does that has the largest wingspan of any aircraft, and it was built by the Rutan brothers. Their company is called Scaled Composites. And what my brother reminded me is, well, I know the name Rutan because when we were kids, we would go to the EEA, Oshkosh, the Experimental Aircraft Association annual event, and look at all the experimental aircraft. And we knew that the Rutans built these kit planes that had the engine in back and had a canard out front for control surfaces. Just really cool designs. Well, these are the guys who built this enormous plane to take Richard Branson's shuttle up to the upper atmosphere. All right, we'll look at them more. I'm not sure. I'm not recommending buying the stock yet, but something is going on here. So let's see what else is going on. You know a lot about SpaceX. On my screen here, you should know that Elon Musk and SpaceX were the first to successfully create a reusable rocket where the rocket could land. Well, guess who has copied them? Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos of Amazon, has copied. This is the Wikipedia page. I was just verifying some dates because I saw something really cool in December that I'm going to tell you about in a moment. Let's go back to Elon Musk and ask the question, will SpaceX ever go public? Richard Branson beat Elon to the punch here by taking Virgin Galactic public. When is SpaceX going to go public? Because right now we got Tesla taking off to the moon. We'd like to see the same for SpaceX. Here's the deal with SpaceX. I think it's got a valuation of over $30 billion right now, and you've got big investors, privately putting money in there. Like Fidelity, I think, has just put another billion in there, or has $1 billion in there. So the way you map out the private company valuation puts it over $30 billion. The tricky part here for SpaceX, I guess Elon has said, hey, I don't want to go public until we've successfully taken passengers into space, say to the ISS, the International Space Station. And that may not happen until 2026. The other complication that is rumored is that if they go public, then NASA won't use them or will sort of have an obstacle, conflict of interest using them for commercially putting satellites in space or doing other scientific work. For a great reference, I found this article because analysts aren't covering SpaceX, right? Because it's not public. So on Investopedia, Melissa Parietti updated her article in November of 2019, and it's really good because she just covers a lot of the stuff we just talked about. I'll show you, right when you search, if you search SpaceX stock, you're going to find there's Elon's goal, 2026. Google and Fidelity are both investors, totaling $1 billion or 10% of ownership. But I think the valuation's higher than that. And so definitely check out her article on Investopedia, Melissa Parietti. All right, back to Blue Origin. I'm going to show you. I want you to go find this. Just go to Blue Origin and you can find the most recent launch. So they have one of their modules is called New Shepard, and they also have a New Glenn, obviously named after our heroes of the space program. And Blue Origin just copied Elon Musk's technology and successfully re-landed a rocket. So let's go to that page. So here I am showing you, they call it the NS-12. So NS is for New Shepard, NS-12 live webcast. I believe this was on December 11th. And, I could play it for you here. I don't have sound, but it's only like the video, the whole thing is probably, let's see, what is it? Maybe it's only 10 minutes long. Oh, yeah, you can find a snippet. The whole production was like a 2-hour thing with these other astronauts talking. But you can see this is the module in descent right now. Because this thing went, here, I'll click this again. So this thing is descending. It went to 350,000 feet. And it's coming back down. And you can watch the airspeed, too. And then it gives you this, this left slider bar tells you exactly what's happening. So as it's approaching the atmosphere, it gets back up to 1,000 miles per hour, almost. And now it's slowed down there. But what happens is, what's going to happen to make this thing slow down once it really starts to come into the atmosphere here? Oh, here the speed picks up. Now the speed is really going to rocket. So it's going to accelerate now to like 2,500 miles an hour as it comes down through the atmosphere. Yeah, this is 1,500 miles per hour. It's going to go up to 2,500 miles per hour. And pretty soon these wedge fins are going to deploy. Those are like speed air brakes because it has to slow down, right? And if you watch the whole thing, what happens is it gets down to like 6,000 feet, and then they engage this other brake engine. They don't call it a rocket, but they call it a brake engine. And so at like 6,000 feet and 400 miles per hour, because see how the speed is slowing down now? We went to a peak of 2,500 miles an hour. Here the wedge fins are slowing it down. It's hitting more resistance in the thicker atmosphere. Oh, there's going to be a drag brake deploy, and then the booster. I don't know what the booster restart is. I think that's the engine brake. And then there's going to be a sonic boom. So the speed went back up. Oh, I look at as it's crashing through here. So anyway, really cool stuff. Watch it, and you can even hear the sonic boom if you listen to this. I think this is amazing stuff. Obviously, Musk and Bezos are in heated competition. Musk has already got the NASA contracts, which is great, and a lot of commercial contracts. I think he's put like over 60 satellites in orbit. And Bezos could be right behind him, whereas Richard Branson has other dreams of, air travel. All right, that's it for the Space Solar System Exploration edition of Cook's Kitchen. Thanks for joining me. We'll talk to you soon.